Hi there. My name is Simpiwe Mgoni. So what my name actually means, it means a gift from God. So when my parents named me Simpiwe, they actually said that I was a gift from God. Interesting, right? But most people actually think that my name Simpiwe, it's a boy's name. But then, it's either way. You can name it a boy, you can name it a girl. The interesting thing about me that most people actually do not know is that I am an ambitious person. I'm very ambitious. I always want to learn new things and explore new things. I love traveling. I love to take pictures. Photography is like the thing that I definitely want to try out. I love singing, and I also love, to just to share knowledge with different individuals in my field, right? About my field that I'm doing right now. I am currently doing my honors in hydrology, right? I'm doing a Bachelor of Science in hydrology, right? And interestingly enough, I know that most people actually ask me that, what is your field about? Well, hydrology basically looks at its the distribution, the sources, and just the management of these water resources from the catchment level to the regional to the national level, right? So we're basically looking at that. We're looking at, when we talk about surface water, we're looking at things like your rivers, your dams, your reservoirs, and things like that, right? So we're looking at the discharge. We're looking at the return period of a particular flood event, the magnitude of the flood event, which is interesting because we also uses probability and just statistics laws in predicting that particular flood, right? So we study hydraulics, we study modeling, hydrological modeling. We also study groundwater. We look at aquifers. We look at using different geophysical methods into detecting what kind of water reservoirs we can find there. And not only just that, because geophysical methods are also used for oil refining industries, right? So we also use that to detect whether or not we can find oil and gases and coal and things like that. So I feel this like it's basically broad and interesting at the same time, because you also study we also use this GIS, and we also use different hydrological models such as HECRUS, such as HEC-HMS, IHA, and things like that. So it's a very very interesting study to know about. So you just basically study where does this water come from, where can you get it, how can we get it out. We predict the flood, we look at the precipitations and things like that. So it's very, very interesting. Now, from the very young age, I actually loved, like I said, I love exploring new things. I loved science. So hence I took this, I decided to enroll for hydrology at university. So, which I'm most interested in, right? When my friend actually told me about this, habitat planet online course, I was very interested. I was like, this workshop is for me, because I love learning. I love interacting and engaging with different individuals when you discuss topics such as which we're currently facing as just the entire world is facing right now, which is climate change and things like that. So if we study science, if we study things like that, that has to do with a lot with what planet is facing and things like that. So I'm a problem solver and I'm a critical thinker. So I love things like that. I love to engage, and hence I see this as a platform for me to learn and to share different ideas. So hence that is exactly what I'm looking forward to on this course. And it's been interesting, and I'm actually looking forward to the next few weeks, which we will be would be learning a lot in just looking at those tests and things like that. So I'm actually I'm grateful for this opportunity. I thank you.